coming in from an event in Atlanta called Beats and Ballads. It was great. They had local singers. They were all very good. They had a violinist. It was an outstanding event. I'm gonna get really comfortable, take off this jacket, and I had some thoughts that I felt like I wanted to share. I was talking to a good friend today about different things to streamline your life, especially when you're busy. I've been on this journey of living in the creativity. In this process, I've found that I have to do certain things to stay focused because I still got a 9 to 5 and really do simple things to make sure that my day is a little more streamlined, a little more polished, and makes sense so that I have the clarity and the clearness to see clearly, to create clearly. And I wanted to share a couple of the things that we chatted about today, and then one thing that I need to work on a little better. I believe I read this book in the pandemic. It was one of those reads that really took a day, mostly because I wasn't doing much. I actually read a few books in a day during the pandemic. I don't know if anyone else went through the same thing. It was kind of a weird time-space paradigm of unlikely events, if you will. I got a lot of weird stuff done. I became a baker too, but that's besides the point. One thing that I really took away from the book Atomic Habits was the 60-second rule. It stated that if you can get something done in 60 seconds, then do it immediately. These are things like, hey, I come home. Should I put my jacket away in the coat closet rather than on that chair that we all have, that it's kind of like the safe space of mess? I know we all have that space, maybe we don't. The 60-second rule has really helped with my creativity and efficiency. Even though I don't think the creative process should be efficient, it should be pure. Stay in a steady flow of creativity. That's a better term. It helps release mental clutter for me, and my space is clear, then I can create. I find that mental clutter is connected to physical clutter, and when that is clear, there is a safe space to create. So pick up the thing. If I see something on the floor or a box that needs breaking down, Amazon, I'm telling you, them boxes, I rather almost prefer those little bags because you can wrap them up and put them in recycling or in the trash. But the boxes and breaking them down, Lord, they get me every single time. But if I can get myself to just break down the box and put it away immediately, it saves me so much mental fortitude. It keeps me going. Laundry. If I put these items away in the laundry basket or do the laundry, but just clearing my space. And this may be TMI. Something else that I do when I can't get to folding laundry. I've done the laundry, but I just can't fold. I did not time my day well. I'll do it the next day. To keep my mind clutter-free, I put the laundry back in the dryer. I ain't got time for it and I don't want to see it. My space clear so that when I wake up in the morning, I feel fresh. I feel free of the things that are labor intensive and that are gonna need my labor at some point, but I just want clarity. I want space free of the clutter. So 60-second rule, I would employ it. It's helpful. Additional examples, wash the mug, put it in the dishwasher, send the email, put your creative equipment away when you're done. Just these little things take 60 seconds, maybe in accumulation, maybe 3 minutes. If you decide to put them away now, it's not gonna take you the 30 minutes to an hour to put everything away when your space feels cluttered. And so then you get to a place of not looking for creative time. You are always in a state of creativity and it's a steady flow because your space is not cluttered. Your mind is not cluttered. 60-second rule, Atomic Habits, love that one. Number 2, got this from a friend. I was visiting her in New York. She lives in Chelsea. Shout out to you. I think you know who you are. But I was in her home and we were there. It was in the evening and she was like, so I'm gonna do this turn down service. And she wasn't rudely getting us out. She was just telling us what she does to keep her space free of clutter and keep it together. But she does what she calls a turn down ritual. She almost in a hotel service turns down the space. And when my friend described this turn down ritual, I was like, girl, my mama was already doing that. So after we had dinner as kids, clean up the house, we'd clean up the kitchen. I remember my parents putting that sink, or if I was doing the dishes, whoever was doing the dishes, would put that sink faucet in the middle. I don't know if y'all did that. And then once we did that, it was like lights off, kitchen is closed, things are cleaned and put away. Don't eat a thing. All you can do is drink water. That's all. That's maybe milk, because that's good for you and can put you to bed. They used to give us warm milk to go to bed, but that was it. The kitchen was clean, not a dish would be touched. And so when my friend was describing this turn down service, and that she puts things away, she puts the pillows back, she fluffs the couch, I was like, oh wow, this is a great idea. And so that when you wake up, you have this clear space and you're not thinking, oh, look at my space. I am overwhelmed by everything that's everywhere. And so every evening you're kind of cataloging where things should go and where you should put things. So I thought that was great, a turn down ritual. And we want to remember that a lack of creativity does not come from a lack of inspiration. It comes from friction. Number two, the turn down ritual. This is where I think creativity thrives in spaces that are cared for. We want to put the things away. We want to put the chair away. We want to tuck the chair in. When I come home from a trip and my bed is made tight and my room and space and apartment it's clean, I am like, oh, so excited by it. That's into a space where I had the foresight to say, hey, future Farrah is going to appreciate this right now. And when future Farrah becomes present Farrah, and I love that, girl, you took care of me and I appreciate you. You're gonna thank yourself later. So turn down ritual. So now the third one is something I'm working on. I got a battery pack on my back. So I have a very difficult time of shutting down, of really resting. Even my sleep is a little different these days because I'm I feel that flow and there's a steady state of creativity that almost my brain does not shut down. And so in the book, Deep Work, they talk about the shutdown ritual. So we have the 60-second rule that talks about these little micro actions. And then we have the turn down service that helps you keep a space that's cared for. And so shutdown ritual helps your mind stay focused and clear and cared for and really have a real reset, and that you can really be proud of the work that you've done and set an intention for the next day. Now, if you're creative and you're feeling burnt out or tired, try creating rituals that help strengthen your creative process. And know that rest is not the opposite of productivity, but allows for renewable energy in creativity. And take care of yourself. You only have you at the end. And so I am with you. These are things that I am working on and that I don't have together quite yet. And that I thought they were good things to share as I journey through this creative process and the things that I'm trying to implement in my daily life to keep the creativity going and keep it protected and to continue to enjoy it every day. So thank you. Have a good one and see you next time.